of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen.
What is going on, guys? NBZ here. Just finished my last exam today, so I thought, you know what, it would be a good time to upload that Christmas thing that I'd been promising everyone, and I've got two of them for you. In fact, first one is against Nick, who everyone knows because I play him like 17,000 times, and that's pretty much what happens. So we're gonna go here, and we've got some Christmas themed teams. Now, my team was made for me by the awesome Fizzy Stardust. You should go sub him. His link will be in the description, as well as Nick's. Sub both of them. That's how we roll. So I'm leading off with the greatest deli bird ever created, the sandwich bird, as he has a freaking fruitcake, and I decided to give him a present, seeing as it's Christmas and all, which is quite good because it breaks his balloon pops, and he starts setting up toxic spikes. I'm like, oh god, not toxic spikes, that's just going to ruin me. But you know, Delibird isn't affected by it. I think a couple of my guys are, like my Abomasnow, this guy, which is why I decided to go to Abomasnow now, just to get the one layer of poison so I don't get taken down too much by toxic. It's just going to do normal poison damage as opposed to building it up. But he does get the second layer out, which is not very nice. And then he decides to explode, and obviously because explosion got nerfed this gen, it really doesn't kill my Abomasnow, but I'm close enough to dead here because I'm poisoned and I got hit with an explosion even though it didn't kill me, and I'm going to pretty much die in the next couple of turns, if not next turn. So I think I have Ice Shard and stuff, and I'm pretty sure I'm Life Orbed, so I'm not sure what this stupid Jirachi is. I'm guessing it's going to be Scarfed or something, and obviously it is a tree star. It is symbolizing the star at the top of the tree, which everyone resides over at Christmas, or resides under, or whatever you want to say. But no, it's not Life Orb because he got buffeted by the hail. That's why it's losing health, really, to be honest. So I'm going to go to my Shandera. Shandera, ooh baby, when you have Shandera, you sing that song and stuff. And I go for Fire Blast and it misses on his Delibird. Now here was a massive facepalm moment because I'm like, derp, Delibird is like water type derp. So I go for an energy ball, and my derping does not pay off because it's not very effective, and he gets a sub up, and I'm poisoned now. Shandera is going to lose to a Delibird. Can you believe that? Have you ever seen something that ridiculous? A Shandera is going to lose to a Delibird because I go for the Shadow Ball to break his first sub, and then he sets up a second because he's like, I'm going to stall your poison out, and I'm just like, oh, Nick, you can't do this to me, you cannot do this. But his Ice Shard actually misses because of Hustle, which kind of sucks for him, but it's all good because I'm going to die anyway, and Delibird has actually conquered Shandera, which is one of the most hilarious things in the history of life ever. So I'm going to go to Tugboat. I don't know what the hell this means, so maybe Fizzy can fill me in with references here. I didn't make the nicknames, but apparently it's a shiny Grumpig, and it takes the Ice Shard like a man, sets up a Reflect, and now he's even more of a man because he has double Reflect, he doesn't have double Reflect, he has Reflect up, which is good for the defensiveness, and I'm going to go for the Psychic to take him out. And yeah, I didn't talk about the fact that he has 7,000 question marks after his name, as well as like percentage signs and stuff, because he went over the character limit in his stupid Pokégen or whatever the hell he was using. So naughty Nick, stop savving wrongly, and I mean Jenning, or whatever. Okay, so he goes out to Mantler, and he's like, I'm like, what the hell, man? That's my guy. That's my freaking guy. You just stole Mantler, who is like the person on my team who is a Stantler, who is copyrighted actually under the Nubs laws of copyright. The thing there. Anyway, he's using Shadow Ball, and it's eventually going to take me out. It's a useless crit there, and I really don't do too much to him with Psychic. Almost over half, which is kind of good, but kind of bad, but not really that helpful. So I'm going to bring my own Deer Power in Mabukashika, dun 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 dun. God, songs and Pokemons. I mean, there's the Shandera song, there's the Mabukashika song. It goes on. The list is endless, I tell you. Okay, so my Reflect wears off, and here I think I'm gonna go for a cheer up because I wanted to cheer myself up, make myself happy, and stuff like that. And I don't want to say that because that's a stupid thing to say, because that's what Magnitude doesn't like. Because people saying, "Oh, I use cheer up to make me happy." That's just silly, isn't it? Who would say that? In any case, I use Cheer Up again because I'm trying to baton pass here. Now remember, I have sandwich birds in the wings, my chicken wings in the wings, and I managed to live after all that residual damage, after the hail, after the poison, after him hitting me with moves, and he's getting taken out by friggin' hail as well, so it's helpful for me in that case, although I think he might have lefties, I don't know, I've not been paying attention, but I'm going to baton pass out here. I'm going to go to Delibird. It's going to be amazing. I've got +2 attack, and it's going to be so good. I'm just going to go for a sweep here. He thunderbolts me. I know I can live it, and he crits me. Mantler crits me, Mantler! Oh, you naughty Mantler, you really... My own guy is just raping me over. I just realised at this point, we were on Skype, I was like, Nick, I created a monster. I created Mantler, and he is a monster, and he's just destroying everyone in life, and it's just like, it's too depressing for words. But anyway, the Woodhorn obviously didn't do anything to him because he had Reflect up, because he's Mantler, and Mantlers use Reflect. Now, I go to this guy, Bruzja, which I don't get the name reference either, but this is basically what would happen if Stalrian drank Red Bull. This guy would be created, essentially, because he's basically Stalrian Mark II. He's got a fuck ton of HP at 404, which is very healthy, and he's really, really fat, actually. He's like a turkey. That's what the reference is. No, it's not. That's the reference for the Christmas thing is that it's a turkey, but the reference of the nickname I really don't know, to be honest. And I'm back from dinner. Anyway, yeah, I just had to cut there to go for dinner, but now I'm back. So yeah, I'm protect stalling here with my my Stalrian on crack or Red Bull, because he has wings, of course, is the thing there. But anyway, there's not really much going on here. It's basically me trying to stall out Mantler so that the god of all Pokemon, Mantler, will eventually die to the Toxic that I managed to land on him. I go for the sub there, obviously, because I predicted he would break it. Not predicted he would break it, but knew he would break it because of the Thunderbolt. So yeah, that's good. I have a free sub up here for the Jirachi, and it's probably not going to be very good for me, and I'm thinking I can't win. It was 3-1, I was down, and I ran. So that was the end of that chapter. But in any case, we have another chapter. This one is against Gazooki. I had this on the Battle for Charity livestream, and yeah, I couldn't record it, obviously, so he sent me his copy, kindly enough, and I'm on the other side, basically. As you can see, Savage Bird goes for Blizzard on the Fori, and Blizzard just doesn't do anything, and then Savage Bird bites the dust once again. Yeah, that was... I seem to just waste Savage Bird, and it's really a shame, because he's a pretty cool guy. So here I go to Shandera, and I'm like, I'm not going to make the same mistake as I did last time. That was just... it was a pain in the ass, and here I make the most epic prediction of all time, because before we started, obviously, I saw his team. I was like, he is switching to Shandera to get the Flash Fire boost. I am not going to be deceived by that, and I will use Shadow Ball, and hell yeah, that happened, and I take out his Shandera, which was so helpful, because I'm sure that his would have been an absolute pain in the ass. So he goes to his Evil Turkey, kind of reminiscent of my good old Evil Turkey that I used back in the day, which wasn't this guy, it was obviously Togekiss, but he actually carries Taunt on his, which completely destroys my one, seeing as I have 0 attacking moves, and after I've subbed now, I have to struggle, because, oh geez, that was a real pain there. So I get a crit struggle, that was funny, but I'm hit with my own recoil, so there really isn't much point in me staying in whatsoever. I'm just going to switch here, because I really have to. I can't just sit here and struggle. It would just be a pointless battle, which I wouldn't be able to win in any case. So I'm gonna switch out, and I can't remember what I go to. I go to whip my Z back and forth. I whip my Z back and forth. I whip my Z, yeah. And he toxics me. And if you remember the whipping of my Z back and forth from the stream, then high fives or something. So yeah, the Toxic gets on me, which is not good, because this guy's Choice Bandit, and he relies on being able to hit things hard, and I don't want to be taken down by extra damages. So I'm going to go for the Avalanche, thinking he might hit me with a Brave Bird, but he's not going to stay in. He's going to switch into Fori, and I'm going to get a crit Avalanche, which is going to take him down to half, and that is extremely useful for me, because it means that his Fortress is a lot easier to take down. Although I have Shandera, so the crit pretty much didn't matter because Shandera could have KO'd it from full health anyway with a Fire Blast. So he's going to set up one layer of Toxic Spikes, and I do not want him setting up a second, but I decide that he's going to switch here, so I'll go for a Calm Mind, and he actually stays in and tries for the second layer, so I probably would have been better off just going for the kill there. But I'm sitting here thinking, maybe if I get off a couple of Calm Minds, I may well be able to sweep his team, and Shandera would be able to redeem itself from last time where it died pointlessly because of Delibird of Nyx, which was just too bad for me. So yeah, I'm going to go for the Fire Blast after 2 Calm Minds. The Gyro Ball didn't really do much to me because I resist it, which is very nice. Even though I do have quite high speed, it's not going to do a lot. And I managed to take him out with a Fire Blast. With the Life Orb damage here, it's hopefully going to be taking out some extra things like this Delibird. Unfortunately, his Delibird is actually Scarfed, so it outspeeds me, goes for the Aerial Ace. Not going to kill me because Delibird is probably one of the weakest things in the history of life, and Shadow Ball with Stab is going to take him out regardless. Crit was completely useless, as anyone would be able to observe. So, he's going to go into his Mabukishika, dun 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 dun, Mabukishika, and he's going to get the Woodhorn off, and he's going to outspeed me and take. Oh, I go into mine now. Mabukishika, dun 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 dun, jump kick, I just need to stop singing that song. It's so freaking good. Jeez, Mabukishika's name just fits in every song. So yeah, I waste my dasher, my Mabukishika, because I forget that, well no, I don't forget, but he actually wins the speed tie and he gets his jump kick off before I get mine off, which is really just annoying. So I'm going to go out to my brusher and the other brusher, I can't speak, Jesus mother frickin' Christ, mate. So I'm going to get the Roost off after he's just attempting to double edge stab hit me with a stab move hit me with double edge. I really cannot make sense. I apologize. I just had an English exam today. I should be able to speak proper English, but apparently not so. So he's going to go for the Swords Dance as I toxic him, and I'm thinking, he's probably not going to be able to sweep me now that I have Toxic on him. If I just stall him out with a couple of Protects here, some substitutes there, it should be all good. Now, I should have really subbed here, predicting the second Swords Dance, but I actually go for the Roost, thinking he's going to attack me. I should have seen that second Swords Dance coming, but he does go for it, and he's going to benefit from it in the long run. I'm going to go for the Protect here, because obviously I didn't protect last turn, and I can stall out here. And stall out a bit more Toxic, and now he really is going to take me out with the double edge, but thankfully he's going to self-KO himself with a combination of either just recoil or poison would have taken him out if not for recoil, so it's all going to work out in the long run. So now the field is clear, there is no one there. Look at it, it's so empty, so lonely. So to fill up the empty, lonely field, he's going to go to a Gardevoir as I go to my Abomasnow. And the funny thing is that his Gardevoir is actually the one who starts the hail, because Traces me before I manage to get my Snow Warning, because Trace goes first, because she's faster. So, gets up the Calm Mind, and that's going to be a shame, because the Wood Hammer from a Life Orb thing is going to be a one-hit KO, which is awesome. Obviously, Gazooki was predicting I'd use a Blizzard, therefore going for the Calm Mind to live the hit, but I just went for the Woodhorn, which is stabbed, and physical, which is much better against Gardevoir. So, gonna go to the Turkish evil turkey bird and take me out with a brave bird. Thankfully he gets a crit for him. Really not sure if it mattered because it's super effective and stuff, but I don't know, it may have mattered due to the fact that this thing doesn't really have attack EVs, it's just more of a bulky piece of bulk thing. So pretty much the end here, and I only have back and forth, and he only has this guy, so he's gonna Roost stall me, and I'm like, dude, Roost stalling, that's really cool, because it means you can win the game. And I did by no means at all ever at any stage during the live stream say that he should stop roosting and use a Brave Bird. Just going to make that clear, that I never actually said to not use Roost. I did not tell him to stop stalling me. I did not tell him to stop, you know, just using Roost and make me die to toxic damage. I definitely did not, and I did not tell him to Brave Bird. Make that very clear that that was no part of my plan to say that to him. But he decides to brave bird as you do, and you know, I get the avalanche off and pull off the win with I'm whipping my Zed back and forth. Yeah. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll hopefully have some more stuff up relatively soon, seeing as I have another 2.5 weeks off here. Hopefully get another Mosh Pit game up, so look out for that on the horizon. And until then, go check out everyone who I battled. Their links will all be in the description. I will see all you guys next time. Love you forever. Goodbye.